Hi everyone, and welcome to part 2 of this Football Manager experiment, where I have swapped all the divisions in England around, turned them on their head, and created a right mess. If you haven't checked out the first part, that's in the description below, so watch that first so you know what's going on. So, I've holidayed it to the end of the second season, and we'll just go through the divisions again. And actually, we'll check the World Cup first to see who managed to win the World Cup. And it was Spain beating England in the final. So, on penalties, of course. We'll just have a quick look who scored for Spain and England. Llorente and Xavi, Welbeck and Leighton Baines for England. So there you go. Lampard and Baines missing penalties though. Okay, so the English Premiership this year was won by Cambridge. Barnet, Southend and Hereford also qualifying for the Champions League, and Macclesfield and Lincoln qualifying for the Europa League, and Alfreton, Nuneaton and Southport were relegated. So we'll have a quick look at the stats and then the transfers. Top scorer was Makeda for Southend. Wow, 21 goals along with Pizzulo, who also got 21 goals for Forest Green. Assists wise, Yakuba Silla and Ikichi Anya, and all three Barnet players at the top. Fabio Barini is playing for Barnet. And yeah, we'll go to the transfers. That's probably the most exciting thing to see what's going on in this division. So, wow, Joaquim Bonatisha goes from Sporting to Forest Green for 14.5 million. Mario for 8.25. Look at this. This is brilliant. How much does... We'll have a quick look at Forest Green, see if they're rich, thanks to the Premiership. The TV money coming in, worth £71 million now. That loan debt of 200k. That's excellent. I wonder how much Cambridge have, considering they actually won the Premiership. I'll go back quickly, but these are the major transfers. You can have a look down. Lots of smallish transfers going on as well, with these teams cashing in on those on that TV money and trying to bring in some quality players. Obviously, they don't need superstars to win this division. They can bring in championship quality players and win the division quite easily. So there we go. Cambridge obviously won it. This is the team they have. They've got Harry Kane up front and Connor Salmon, scoring a grand total of 1 goal. Marvin Sordell was their top scorer with 17. So like I said, these championship quality players are good enough to win them the title. We'll have a quick look, see if they're rich. They are worth £156 million. So this is the championship. Northampton won it. Wickham also got promoted, and Portsmouth, double promotion, 2 seasons in a row, through the playoffs this time, back to the Premiership. So there you go, Portsmouth fans. That's what you need to do. Somehow convince everyone to swap the divisions round, and you'll be in the Premiership within 2 seasons. Grimsby, Hyde and Welling relegated from the Championship. Stats-wise, top scorer Jeffrey Schlupp for York. And assists, Williams for Northampton. Transfers. Are there any major transfers? We see Dan Butler going from Portsmouth to Salisbury. Couple of players moving from Portsmouth. Those are the top 2. So there you go. Nothing spectacular. A lot of players moving. There you go. Next division, down to League 1. We see Blackburn winning the league. Massive, 114 points. Wolves also promoted. And Birmingham getting promoted too. Wolves, that's their second promotion in a row. Wrexham, Walsall, Morecambe, Newport County relegated. Stats wise, top scorer Jordan Rhodes again, 39 goals. That's brilliant. And Ben Marshall was the top assists player. Transfers, probably see a few players moving out of the division. Jack Bidwell from Brentford to Cambridge for 4.1 million. I think these sort of not, decent players are going for big money simply because their value's increased in a way, because they're not Cambridge didn't have to buy spectacular players to win that league, but spending £4 million on a championship quality player was enough. Anyway, we'll go down to League 2, where Man United won the league. Man City won the league, only losing 2 games all season. Man United second, Leeds also going up, and Doncaster in the playoffs, relegated Rotherham and Scunthorpe. And stats-wise, Negredo top scorer of 30 goals, David Silva top assists. They're still somehow staying at Man City. And transfers, you see Johnny Evans going to PSG for 27.5 million, and Phil Jones also moving to PSG. PSG just bought everyone. They also bought Clichy. Baines moving from Everton to Man United. Milner, Man City to Arsenal. So, Anderson going from Man United to Schalke. I'll just go down a bit. Have a look at anything you're interested in. You can pause the video. And then the Skrill Premier, Chelsea won the league. Tottenham finished second, but Arsenal went up in the playoffs. Eastleigh, Brackley, Gainsborough and Dover were relegated. Sunderland looked like they went into administration because they got minus 10 points. We'll just quickly have a look and see what happened to them. They've got quite a big debt. They're only worth 25 million now. Yeah, well, I think we're messing up some of these teams, aren't we? But gradually they will all get promoted, I guess, over time. We'll have to see. I'll obviously do a couple more episodes and then probably do one where I just go really far into the future and see what's happened. Anyway, player stats-wise, top scorer, Suarez, 23 goals, and Bonney with 23 as well. Giaccherini, top assists for Sunderland. Etienne Capoue was the top highest rated player. Transfers. Sandro moving from Tottenham to Napoli. De Bruyne going to PSG. Dembele to AS Monaco. Azpilicueta to PSG. Benteke to Bayern Munich. Some interesting transfers in there. You can have a look. See who's buying who. Lots of transfers. So many. Anyway, FA Cup and that sort of thing, all that jazz. We'll have a look who won. Oh yeah, we'll just quickly see if the other two, Leicester and Hull went up, yep. And Crystal Palace and Reading went back up. Chelsea won the FA Cup against Norwich. Obviously the League Cup's been screwed up. Arsenal won the Community Shield 1-0 against Hereford. Man City won the Johnstone's Paint Trophy 2-0 against Charlton. FA Trophy won by Southampton this time against Cardiff. The Champions League was won by, let's have a quick look, Barcelona 2-1 in the final against Real Madrid. And we'll have a quick look to see how our English sides got on. I think Man United managed to get to the first round, getting knocked out by Leverkusen, as they won the Champions League last year. That's how they qualified. Group stage, we'll see the other. Cambridge, 0 points. Hereford managed to get 5 points in a group that consisted of Bayern Munich, Anderlecht and Shakhtar. Here's the other one. Salisbury, they also got 0 points. But yeah, we'll have to see how our English teams get on next season. The Euro Cup was won by AC Milan. So yeah, I'm going to holiday one more year. This will be quite a long video, but if you're interested, you can keep watching. If you're not, then switch off. Yeah, we'll go to the end of the third season now. So here we go, end of the third season, and let's do what we usually do. Premiership was won by Hereford for the second time in 2 seasons. Barnet, Burton and Macclesfield also making it into the Champions League places. It's very tight though, isn't it, at the top? There's not much in it. Cambridge and Southend getting Europa League places along with Lincoln as well. Hartlepool, Woking and Northampton got relegated. Stats wise, top scorer Jay Rodriguez for Hereford. got 1 goal in 4 caps for England as well. Stephen Lawless for Southend. 5 players with 12 assists. Thorgan Hazard plays for Dartford. Wow, he looks really good. And transfers. Top transfer: Raheem Sterling from Liverpool to Cambridge. Januzaj from Man United to Barnet. Have a quick look at those two. He's got 3 caps for Belgium. He's decided to play for Belgium. Raheem Sterling, 7 caps for England. Interesting stuff. And we'll go down. You can pause the video if you're interested in anything in particular. There's a lot of, smallish transfers going on. Anyway, that's low enough. Next, the Championship. Okay, Birmingham won the Championship, and Wolves got promoted for the 3rd season in a row, so they're back up to the Premiership. Alfreton also going up in the playoffs. This time, Portsmouth. Oh, where did Portsmouth finish actually? 16th. Yeah, AFC Wimbledon, Accrington and Bristol Rovers relegated. So Alfreton beating the likes of some other, not big teams, but slightly bigger teams than them to get promoted back to the Premiership. Stats wise, we see Jordan Rhodes, top scorer for the 3rd season in a row, getting promoted up the divisions. Jendrisek as well, getting 28. Tom Haitley was the top assist player. Transfers. Top was Hanley to Woking for 4.9 million. Woking signed a couple of players there. Hanley and Henley. But we'll just go down and you can pause if there's anything of interest to you. Nicky Maynard going from Birmingham to FC Halifax. League One was won by Man City again, just ahead of Man United. I think they've pipped them to the post every single season. Derby also going up via the playoffs, beating Leeds. And Grimsby, Colchester, Coventry and Hyde went down to League 2. Have a look at top scorers. Sergio Aguero still at Man City, Negredo still there too. Michael Carrick was the top assist player, must be getting on a bit, 34 years old. Lansbury for Leeds as well in there. Transfer wise, top of the list was Smalling to Real Madrid for 16.75 million. Januzaj obviously left, as we saw earlier. And Will Hughes moving from Derby to Hartlepool. So a lot of big players are leaving, but quite a few have remained. Who do Man United have now? Still got Van Persie and Rooney, and Hernandez as well. League 2 this season was won by Chelsea, 120 points. Forest, Arsenal also going up automatically, and Bolton in the playoffs. Relegated, Barnsley and Newport County. Stats wise, Scholl was top scorer for Chelsea, and Ozil still at Arsenal, getting 17 assists. Transfers, we see Wilshere going to PSG for 38 million. PSG must have an incredible team. They've signed everyone. Don't have that many strikers really, out and out strikers. Anyway, they just seem to be spending so much money every single season. Where are we going? Go back. Walcott also leaving Arsenal. Arsenal just got rid of all their players. Walcott going to Real Madrid. Crazy money. We'll go down. You can have a quick gander, see what's happened. In the Skrill Premier, Southampton won the league and Tottenham finished second. Liverpool still haven't gone up. Still obviously a few Premiership teams. Sheffield United, Hull and Scunthorpe and Leicester got relegated this season. Rotherham survive. And it doesn't look like any teams... No teams had any points deductions. So they all seem to be safe, reasonably safe. Player stats wise, top scorers Bonnie, Morales got 20, Vokes, Michu also with 20 goals. Downing was your top assist. Lamella's still at Tottenham, Gerrard's still alive. And transfers, top of the list, Suarez, Liverpool to Juventus for 19.75 million. Wanyama, Southampton to Bayern Munich. Loris moving to Juventus. Just have a quick look down the list. Ravel Morrison to Southend for 3.9 million. We've really messed it up, haven't we? But it's fun. Squirrel North, Stockport, Bradford, PA going up. And Dover and Eastleigh going up. And the English FA Cup won by Burton, 3-2 in extra time against Southend. Community Shield won by Chelsea, 3-0 against Cambridge. Johnson's Paint Trophy won again, once again, won by Man United against Chelsea. And the FA Trophy won by Tottenham against Southampton. And we'll go to the Champions League, which was won by Barcelona. Again. No, sorry, Bayern Munich this time against Barcelona in the final. See how our teams did in the groups. And we had Cambridge qualifying second place in their group. Barnet finishing bottom with 2 points. And Southend finishing third with 4 points. But let's have a quick look, see how Cambridge got on. They lost against Dortmund, 3-1 on aggregate. So, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. We'll just have a look at the England team whilst I say goodbye. And please leave a like if you're finding this exciting and interesting. And I will be doing another episode where I will holiday 2 or 3 seasons. And then after that, maybe one where I'll just go really far into the future. But we'll see if people are still interested. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.